Welcome to Slay the Runway, our co-production with Karim and XPOSED in support of the 519. I can't wait to see our 10 finalists walk their walks, competing for a prize of $500, coverage in Fashion Magazine, and a prize pack from Tide, who have made a generous donation to the 519, and we encourage all our viewers to do the same. A big thank you as well to Jean-Paul Gaultier, who is gifting limited edition bottles of Le Mail to our first 10 entrants, as well as to the winner. I look forward to the day when fashion can host a live Slay the Runway. But in the meantime, enjoy our virtual competition. And now, over to our MC, Twysted Miyake-Mugler.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Slay the Runway. This is a virtual runway competition where contestants will be serving you fabulous looks and nasty runway walks, and we are going to crown a winner tonight. So, contestants were asked to send us 30-second clips, which will be reviewed and spread by our judges panel, which we'll get to meet in a second. The individual who received the top score will receive the $500 cash prize. So, today the category calls for your best over-the-top look that's inspired by freedom. Whatever freedom means to you, and considering the world climate that we are in today, this is very, very fitting. So shout out to the organizers for this team. The more creative and the more out there that your look is, the better. Give it your all. We want to feel your feet do the walking, and we want to see your legs do the talking. Show us your charisma, your uniqueness, your nerve, your talent as you slay the runway. All right, so let's meet our fabulous judges. So first up, we have the fashion director of Fashion Magazine, George Antonopoulos. What do you want to see from the looks on the runway tonight?
That's a really good question. I definitely want to see creativity. I want to see confidence. I want to see how they translate the freedom vibe into their looks and how they, came up with their concept. I want to see abundance. And I definitely want to see them slay the runway. I'm super excited.
So next we have somebody that's very, very close to me and very dear to my heart. She's an international walker and international winner in the ballroom scene. Her name is Tamar Miyake-Mugler. So Tamar, what's up, girl?
Hi, how are you? Happy quarantine to everybody. Staying safe.
All right, so I have a question for you, Tamar. Since you're judging tonight, being in ballroom, you know exactly what it takes to not only get your 10, but to take home the grand prize. So what are you looking for today from this contestant?
I'm looking for somebody that is refined and they look like they put in work, and not just their look, but the walk. But
before we get into that, let's talk about our super special, iconic, legendary, pioneering mother, supermodel and Drag Race Canada judge, Stacey McKenzie. So, as an international runway icon, what does it really take to slay the runway? And I mean slay the runway of the world, to sit beside you. What do you want to see?
What it really takes, I mean, definitely confidence is a big key. But I think what's even although confidence is very important, it's very important for that person to walk out on that runway and command the entire audience.
We have 10 finalists from all across Canada. I'm talking about from Vancouver to Montreal. And these people have sent in their clips. So judges, you'll be scoring each contestant twice out of 10. We're judging today off of look and walk. And we have 10 contestants. So let's get started. It is time to meet our first contestant. She's going to break the ice. Representing the island of Bahamas, we have Ebony.
My name's Ebony LANVIN, exclusive of course, and what inspired my look was with the fact that right now in this pandemic things are uncertain, tomorrow isn't promised, so I came up with an idea, what would outside look like when it finally opens up? What would I want it to look like, during this pandemic? And I thought of futuristic. I mean, I know we all living in this time now, and who wouldn't want a world of futuristic when we return back to normal? So that's basically what inspired my look. And I also kept the avant-garde aspect of it because it's runway and you expect a look. And I also kept my essence of female figure runway. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thank you. Oh, and of course, I created my look myself, being the designer that I am. Thank you.
Walk for me, walk for me, walk for me. Walk for me, sir. Walk for me, sir. Walk for me, walk for me, walk for me, walk for me, walk for me. Walk for me, sir. Walk for me.
All right, so first of all, judges, make sure that you guys write your score down between 1 and 10. So we need 2 scores from you that you will not change your mind about, okay? 1 for their look, 1 for their walk. So I guess my first judge is on you. It's on you, George.
Ebony's look was amazing. I think her futuristic vision was epic. Her walk was incredible. I thought she definitely slayed between those 2 houses. I give her a 9 for her walk, and I give her a 10 for her look.
Tamar, they're going to you. What's the given, girl? What's the given?
So for Miss Ebony LANVIN, exclusive if you're nasty, her look, I'll give her a 9 because I feel she could have done more styling, like accessorize maybe a hat or something. She could have went a little bit more over the top versus like something I could see her buying at like the store. So it's a cute, beautiful dress. Right, expensive store. No, definitely expensive. So that's why I'm giving her a 9 for the look, but that walk is nasty and woke it up, and the production was cute, so I'll give her a smooth, crisp 10.
So Ebony loved her look, loved it. She definitely nailed the futuristic look, and what I loved about it too is like it's very wearable, right? So I love the look. So I give her a 9. I give her a 9. I would have given her a 10. I couldn't even give her a 10, but I give her a 9 for that, right? Now, when it comes to the walk, I think she could have done much better, way better. She could have exaggerated more, could have been more couture-like with it, could have exaggerated more with the shapes, right? I think her walk could have been stronger, popping the hip more and the ass more, bringing the chest out more, right? Like, you know, really exaggerating on the poses. She would have killed it. So because of that, I give her a 7.
So next up, we have our reigning champion. Girl, if you were at the Royal York at Fairmont last year, Miss Thing, it's Fairmont Royal York Hotel. Miss Thing, the whole room went crazy from the moment this person set on the floor to do their 10 and just continued going up from battle to battle. And it was a clear $1,000 winner in that room last year. Will we see again this year? Let's find out. Contestant number 2, we have RODERIC MUNROE.
Hi, I'm RODERIC. The Quarantine Couture prompt inspired me to create this look that was inspired by the dystopian feelings of this time, as well as the struggles of Asians of the diaspora during the time of COVID-19. While it is made of garbage bags, it is a direct reference to both Gareth Pugh and Pat McGrath, whose work I adore. Thank you so much to the judges for your consideration, and thank you to the Black and Latinx trans women who created Ballroom and created the space for someone like me to share a message like this. I see you, I love you, I thank you, and I will continue to fight for you.
I'm already getting excited. I haven't even seen nothing other than this yet.
Walk for me, walk for me. Walk for me, sir. Walk for me, sir. Walk for me, walk for me, walk for me.
No, I gotta be the first to go on this one. 10 across the board.
Go for it.
10s across the board. Roger killed it. That's all I gotta say. Done. Next.
Okay. Thank you, Stacey. So let's go backwards. Tamar, you want to hear from you now. What do you think?
I could still feel the energy of the walk. So it doesn't matter if he was truly walking. It looked, whatever I saw, whatever was presented in this situation that we're in was enough for me to know that he's a walking bitch. And I've seen him walk before, obviously, so I have background information. But judging just on what I've seen, I'm very, very impressed. So 10 plus, Miss Kitty, 10 plus for the look. The opening, I want to commend him on the opening as well. You made it so personal for each and every judge to feel something here. And selling it, especially for something that's going to be produced for the internet and for people to see, it's great to have that kind of interpersonal connection, which was so applicable and so beautiful and so brief and well done. So I commend you, Roderick, for that as well. And the walk, I'm going to say 10-10, 10-10.
And the call at 10 the top. George, we're coming down to you.
Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so obviously I loved all of the references that Roderick brought up to the table. I mean, you know, you can't go wrong with Gareth Pugh and Pat McGrath. And of course, all of, you know, just his reasoning for his look, I mean, really hit just so many levels, and it just made that connection even more powerful. Definitely Roderick's walk is a 10 for me. And his look, I gotta give him a 9 because I didn't feel the freedom vibe. I have to say, to me, you know, I think, yes, because of COVID and what we're going through right now, I feel like it was more tilted towards a different kind of vibe than Freedom Fabulousness. So just for that reason alone, yes, the look was impeccable and it was over the top and it was quote unquote abundant. But for that reason, I'll give Roderick a 9 for the look.
Thank you, Roderick, for your amazing display of runway and fashion. We are going to keep the ball going along, and we got somebody, I haven't met them yet, but I'm really excited to see what they can do. Mars, bring us to the floor. We're waiting on you. Contestant number 3, Mars.
Hi, my name is Mars Alexander. Freedom to me really means digging deep within yourself and finding the hidden parts and maybe even the dark parts of yourself that were repressed, and liberating it, giving it exposure, and just feeling your fantasy with it. We also added police sirens, well, the lighting effect at least, because I think it's really important, I myself as a trans Black individual, to take up space at riots, and so having that vision of going up to the police lights and serving is the best way.
I absolutely loved Mars's look. I thought it was avant-garde. I thought it was full runway couture. It just reminded me of like just so many avant-garde Parisian designers. Like it was giving me Victor and Rolf vibes. Should I give a 10? I give Mars a 10 because I thought that was just impeccably done. The walk fell short for me because it felt really short. You know, Mars could have definitely given a lot more distance. Yeah, I didn't get that runway vibe, but I am, you know, putting 2 and 2 together. And obviously, Mars's apartment was probably a smaller apartment, you know, didn't have the space. So I'm thinking that if there was a lot more space, there could be a larger runway walk. And I think we could have gotten a better sense of like a fiercer walk. So for that reason, I'll give Mars an 8.
Let's move on to the next judge. So, can I see Gary? Tim, are you having a score yet, or should I move on?
Yeah, early, not late. So for the look, it's giving a 5, and the walk was a 3 because you didn't walk. You took a couple of steps, and I don't think that the space is an excuse because you could still go outside on the sidewalk or something and just put it on the like I've done it before myself, and I don't walk runway. So I think that it's not a good enough excuse for me for $500 that you don't have space when you could have went outside. So 3 for the walk, 5 for the look.
Okay, Tamar. Here's the move next. Last but not least, the icon, Stacey McKenzie.
So the look, 6, and that's being nice. 6.
Oh wow! Wow.
To me, Mars could have made it. You know, could have brought more energy, more like if she can't walk as much within the space, at least bring the drama with the poses, right?
Right.
You know, like at least bring that right? And the 2 steps that, you know, she's able to take, you know, like make it strong, but, you know, make the pose even stronger so that it compensates for the walk, right? And it just ties the walk in all together. So the walk could have been definitely better for me as well. Yeah, 4.
Let's get back to the competition. So we're gonna have our next contestant, and they go by the name of OLEG. I remember them from last year. Can't wait to see this year.
Hi Fashion Magazine, my name is Oleg, and I just want to say thank you for creating this contest and keeping us all uplifted during these uneasy times. I was inspired by the word free, and I wanted to be free, bold, and unapologetically myself, and just moving through life in my own way. This look made of a custom vest and pants and the code are from U3. And yeah, thanks guys for having me, and I'm excited to hear from you, and sending you lots of kisses and love.
Well, okay, so let's go to our judges. We're gonna flip the order back again. Stacey, I'm going to start with you. How do you feel about Oleg's look, and how do you feel about Oleg's box?
The look, I like the look. It was definitely giving me a Margiela kind of vibe. With maybe Margiela meets a little bit of Andy Mueller-Meister, which I love, by the way. So with that, I'm gonna give Oleg a 10. Right? For the look. For the walk, 10. There's nothing on there. For the walk, I would give Oleg a 10. Oleg gave me typical high fashion runway.
Yes.
Like porte. Not couture, but more so pret-a-porter. And I really love the walk. It was perfection when it came to that. Great job. And I give Oleg a 10 for the walk as well.
Okay, I even like the way that Oleg recorded it. Putting the camera down,
oh,
nice and just straight on. Ooh. So we got a 10 across the board from Stacey again. Shut up for a second one. George, moving on to you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I thought Oleg was giving us full 90s Helmut Lang vibes, actually. Yes. With a little bit of like Margiela mixed in there, like early 90s. So I really appreciated that a lot. Yeah, I loved his look. I thought it was just very on point and kind of like street couture. I give his look definitely a 10. So I'm going to start with the look. And I thought Oleg's walk was really strong. I love the way that he shot it. He really owned the runway, and I loved how he just found that location. Again, like, I mean, I know that everybody's coming in at this with different production sort of like levels, but I just love how he used the space. And his walk, I thought, was really strong. So I will give Oleg a 10 as well.
Work, Oleg.
Yes, George!
Yes! So Tamar, last but not least, how do you feel about Oleg?
Oleg. I was there last year and I saw his walk, and it's completely night and day compared to last year. So that's commendable for sure. I love seeing exponential growth, especially from one competition to the very next one. When it's night and day, you put in so much work, and I appreciate that. However, I was bored. The outfit to me it was reminiscent to me of this collection I saw from Hood by Air, which is like very street meets, you know, fashion and all that kind of stuff. And I like how he used the whole sidewalk, maximized his space, and he didn't rush to get to the end. It was all us waiting on his time, and it was enjoyable to watch. But I do feel like by dinner I'll forget it. I do. I do feel like by dinner I'll forget it. The walk was very cute. Did it wake it up for me? Did it make me like want to slap my table or give a standing ovation? Absolutely not. But it was cute. For $500, which we all need in this time, it's not giving. I'm so sorry. For me. Yeah, it's an 8 and an 8.
Okay, so still very good scores. So thank you, Olen, for that amazing performance. To you, your growth is style, and we're loving it. Let us move along to contestant number 5. All the way from Montreal, we have GALA of the East.
It's Gala SIRIANO. I am from Montreal, and my look was inspired by a butterfly with the color of the trans flag.
All right, thank you, Gala. That was Gala all the way from Montreal, Madame Gala. So starting with who I see looking at me first, I see Tamar. You're looking at me first.
Shout out to Gala. Congratulations on coming out, girl. Love to see you walking. For the look, I will give it an 8. I just felt it was a little too costumey versus anything fashiony for me. I felt it was going to be a great Halloween costume or maybe something like that. So I'll give her an 8 for the look. And her walk didn't wake it up for me, but it was, the whole presentation overall was cute with the walk she gave. So I'll give her an 8 for the walk as well. It wasn't bad, not opening the show, not closing the show.
So, Stacey, we're moving right on to
Tamar
you.
is killing it with me. I'm loving it.
I learned from the best, Stacey. I've been watching for years, darling.
You're so good. Wait, my turn? Could George go next? I'm joking. Okay, so for Gala, for Gala's look, I love the wing part, but I would agree with like what Tamar says. That is very costumey, right? Sorry, because of that, I'm giving Gala 6 for the look, right? When it came to the walk, bored out of my mind. So 6 for the look and 4 for the walk.
George, please give us your insight as well.
Okay. So Gala, I really appreciated Gala's references, and I completely understood, obviously the butterfly symbolizing freedom. But I agree with you guys that I felt that it was a little too costumey. It was something that you would see, during Halloween or like a dress-up party. But I mean, I did see the craftsmanship in her look, and I do realize that she spent a lot of time on it, and you could, see the details. So for her look, I'll give her a 7. For her walk, yeah, it wasn't memorable. She definitely could have given a lot more. It could have been a lot stronger. It could have been a lot more sassy. It just could have been more memorable in general. She could have given it a lot more energy. So for that, I will give her a 6 for the walk.
So let's keep the competition going. Thank you, Gala. Yeah, we are halfway through, guys. We are at 5 up. We got 5 more to go, and we're gonna keep it hot. Number 6, we got Nick. Let's see what you're gonna bring next.
This is Nick Miami BENZ, and my Freedom Fabulousness look is this luxury tropical housewear experience since we're all stuck in prison. Can't forget the shoes.
Walk on the earth. Walk on the earth. Walk on the.
Let's go to our judges. We're reversing it again. George, we're starting with you. How do you feel about Nick Ben?
Okay. I thought. I thought Nick's walk was incredible. I thought it was actually really, really strong for me. And he really gave it, and it was very. And for Nick's look, it felt a little too kind of like put together last minute, and it was kind of like things that you would just find existing things in your wardrobe. So, I definitely think that, Nick could have put more effort into that. So for the look, I'm going to give Nick a 7.
Okay.
But overall, I thought his walk was absolutely incredible.
So let's move right along to our next judge, Tamar Miyake-Mugler. What's this?
Hi, so Nick, thank you so much for doing the thing, Miss Thing. For your look, I'm gonna give you a solid crisp 2, and for your walk, a 10. But that, as drastic as my judging is, like in the scores, that's how I felt about your overall presentation. Like, if you just got your look together, you'd probably be one of the front runners of this competition because your attitude and your presence came screaming through the camera. But I believe it looked maybe I'm not sure if it's last minute or lazy, not calling you a lazy person at all. I'm just saying I don't know what happened, but you lost me with the entire look.
Okay, that's understandable. Thank you so much, Tamar. And last but not least, Stacey McKenzie. How do you feel about Nick?
So for Nick, first of all, I love the attitude, love the confidence, love the personality. So I didn't mind the outfit at all. So with the look, I gave Nick a 7 with the look, and with the walk, 10. Listen, Nick opened the door, all right, to 2 rooms and made a long runway. You know what I'm saying? The way how he walked, you would think that he was on an actual runway.
No, sure.
So I had to give him props for that big time. And also how he posed, how he turned around and walked back, like from the beginning to the end, from the start to the finish, was just, you know, he just owned the room, he owned the doors, he owned the walls, he owned everything.
He did.
Everything was screaming at him.
He did.
That's why I have to give him.
So that was really good scoring, Nick. Shout out to you. That was a great presentation. I never met you, but I cannot wait to see more of that video. How I feel. Great job, great job. So we're gonna move it right along, all the way to the West Coast, to the city of Vancouver, darling. And we are going to meet the incredible RALPHESCAMILLAN, contestant number 7. Let's take it away.
Hello, my name is POSH GVASALIA LANVIN. I'm from Vancouver, BC. My look is inspired by my ancestors and the freedom that we have by coming to Canada.
Okay.
Ooh.
Walk for me, walk for me, walk for me, walk for me, walk for me.
Oh!
Walk for me, look.
Oh!
Walk for me. Walk for me. Walk for me. Walk for me.
Judges, I know what's given. I'll start with you.
Tamar!
Stacey, I see you holding up something. What is that?
Tamar, what are you holding up? Hands across the board. George, what are you holding up?
Can I give 11s? Wait a minute. Am I allowed to give 11s?
11?
It was so good.
No.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
No. Everything was amazing about that. Everything.
He's opening and closing the show.
The story, the story, like freedom. Oh my gosh, it was amazing.
I'm mixing in the wicker, in the belt section, and in the
and the way he used the hat to cocoon himself so effortlessly.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was everything.
You know, like
stylized.
And different facial changes, right? Started off strong and powerful, and then happy, you know, and like just like happy and like yes,
and safe.
Everything.
I'm safe and I'm good. Yo,
Yeah.
Judges,
so I assume
time our scores.
Thank you, Ralph. We just got our very first 10s across the board, and it was very, very well deserved. From the look to the walk to everything, you just owned it, and it was just everything. All right, so we're gonna move right along to contestant number 8. We're almost done, guys, but as you can see, the momentum is picking up more. So let's hear to see what we got left. So contestant number 8, this is Hannah.
Hi, I'm Hannah Arso. I'm 20 years old, and I created this look from old sewing projects I had in my basement. I like to sew, so I just put this together, and my dad's helping me film this on my driveway. Hope you enjoy.
Walk for me, sir. Walk for me, sir. Walk for me, walk for me, walk for me, walk for me, walk for me.
Let's sing it again, starting with you. How do you feel about it?
Sure. I was really impressed with just like the overall visuals that she delivered. I think she brought a true sense of runway, right, on her driveway. Like that is like, I'm just like so impressed by that. I thought that the fact that she created her look on her own with recycled sort of like materials and existing sort of things and just like put it together. I thought that was really commendable as well. You know, it wasn't my favorite look, but she owned it. So for her look, I'm gonna give her a 10. For her walk, I thought she could have given a little bit more, you know, energy to her walk. I think she fell a little bit short on that. But I do realize she was wearing super high platforms, but there's no excuse for that. So for the walk, and for just like the overall sort of, you know, energy that she gave, I'm gonna give her an 8.
So Stacey McKenzie, how do you feel about Hannah?
I will agree with George. Love the production. In regards to her look, I did like her look. You know, I mean, you know, it was very sexy. Not my favorite as well, but it was a cute, well-done outfit. So for that, for the outfit, I'll give her a 10. I actually put both. 10 for the outfit. And then for the walk, I think she could have brought a lot more energy to the walk. This is a time where you really need to step up your game, put everything, like go, don't be afraid to like put everything out there and just even be a little bit more wilder than the norm, right? So
yep.
She was definitely very safe for her walk. So for that, I'm giving her a 7.
All right, that's 18 from George, 17 from Stacey, and Tamar. We're moving right on to you. How do you feel about that? How are you feeling about that?
Hannah, first of all, you are a gorgeous, gorgeous girl, woman, I should say. And thank you so much for coming out today. For the look, from the beginning, as soon as I saw you pop up on the screen, I was blown away. Your styling, your attention to detail, your makeup, everything was so perfect visually. Everything, your dad and the set you guys created, that was all so perfect. The smoke machine that you guys had just to create a little bit of ambiance, that added texture and richness to the entire production, which I really, 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 really liked. It looked expensive, and that's something that resonates with me. So the look is definitely a strong, solid 10. When it comes to your walk, again, I was bored. You would have been hired for the show, but you're not opening or closing. And I would like to give the $500 to someone who's opening or closing, right? So the walk was just, it was just nice. So the walk, I'm going to give an 8.
The stores are absolutely amazing. Shout out to you, Hannah, and I'm absolutely looking forward to seeing you grow and grow as a model. All right, so we're going to move along. We got 2 contestants left. The first one, we have the incredible fashion designer, Desiree.
Hello, my name is Desiree Thompson, and this look is inspired by Olodumare, which is a genderless god, and I made it out of silk, and I made it in my home studio.
Wow.
Okay.
I was saying like that.
Okay.
So Stacey's ready. So I can
Stacey, tell us how you really feel.
10. I feel like 10. I feel like 10.
The look is a 9 for me. The production value was great. I love how your name looks as a label. And that's really your, like, it's just, it looks really good. It was a cemetery, right?
Yes.
The whole cemetery thing, it didn't haunt me. Well, no, I'm not here for the bad juju, girl. It didn't seem like witchy or dark-sided, which I kind of like. So yeah, 9 for the look and a 10 for the walk, and I'm very glad to see you came up.
Georgie Porgy.
So I loved Desiree's walk, and I loved Desiree's look. I thought both were impeccable, and I love the idea of the cemetery as the runway, because again, I was getting the connection of, because, you know, everybody has a different idea as to what freedom means. So I got that. I really understood as well with the genderless, you know, God that Desiree was referencing. So I got all of those, you know, symbols within the look and the walk and just like the overall sort of like, you know, production. So for both, I will give to say a 10. 10 for the walk and 10 for the look.
Our last contestant, Songbird Mugler.
Hello, lovelies. My name is James Bailey, aka Songbird Miyake-Mugler. I'm a fashion designer. I'm a singer-songwriter and creator, artist in Toronto, Canada. And this is me. Take it or leave it, bitch.
Walk for me, walk for me, walk for me, walk for me, walk for me. Walk for me, sir. Walk for me, sir. Walk for me, walk for me, walk for me, walk for me, walk for me. Walk for me, sir. Walk for me, sir.
So that was our final contestant, everyone. So we made it through all 10 contestants. So for all of you for watching and participating today. Before we get our final critique, let us hear what the judges have to say about Songbird Blair. And let's start with our sister.
So for the look, I'm going to give you an 8. It wasn't a bad look, but because I know that you're a designer and I know that you can do so much more and you could have woke it up more, that's why I'm giving you an 8. It's nice, but it's not something that I'm going to remember. In regards to the walk, it was nice. It was attractive. It was exciting. So an 8 for the look and a 9 for the walk. And I said what I said.
That's good. Thank you so much, Tamar Miyake-Mugler. Ain't no girlfriend over here. Okay. So, Stacey, could we hear from you? How you feeling about Songbird Blair?
So for Songbird, the look, it didn't do anything for me. It was just very there. It's like something that I've seen many, many, many times. It's a safe look for me. It's a cat suit, pretty much.
Yeah.
Right? A turn-like cat suit. So I didn't see any, I didn't see any like creativity in it like that, right? It just didn't do anything for me. So for that, 7 for the look, right? For the walk, great walk, but it's not. But to me, it's like, is this a walk that's there, right? It's not anything different. It's not anything like it's like a safe, regular walk to me, right? That I've seen as well numerous times as well before. And for that, as well, 8.
That's fair enough. Thank you so much for your honesty, and that's what we want.
Yes.
All right. So, final judge, George, give it to us straight. How you feeling about the
Okay. I loved Songbird's walk. I thought, yeah, it wasn't the most incredible walk that we've seen, but definitely I thought the energy was there, the moves were there. I love how he owned the driveway, and I love just like that, that moment of realness in the back with the little lady, and I love the fact that he got that in. So just as an overall walk, I did think that it was good. So I'll give Songbird an 8 for the walk, and I have a soft spot for like one-piece kind of like cat suits, and especially when they're metallic. It was kind of giving me Delight early 90s Mugler vibes.
Yes.
And I love the platforms, and I loved his hair, and I love the cowboy hat. It's like all these unusual kind of like combinations. So again, it wasn't like the most avant-garde look, but I'll give Songbird an 8 for the look as well.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So thank you all for your honest critique and judging. So I guess the judges, the scores are in. The scores have been tabulated. Well, you kind of heard your scores throughout the competition, but we're going to review them again. So in third place with 58 points, we have Oleg. Shout out to Oleg. In second place, we actually have a tie. But it was a good one and it's worth it. So shout out to contestant number 2, RODERIC, and contestant number 9, Gaultier, for coming in second with 59 points. Just 1 point shy. But there was one person who got 10 across the board, one person who literally had us, meaning in our 4 separate houses, one person who we had to watch their video, I want to say 4 times in total. We just kept playing it. Yeah. So one person all the way from Vancouver, grand prize, $500. Play the runway 2020 goes to Rouse Exclusive LANVIN.
Congratulations, Rouse.
For First of all, I would like to congratulate Ralph from the exclusive house of LANVIN for winning Slay the Runway II. Your look and your walk were truly epic, Ralph, so congratulations. On behalf of Fashion and Exposed, I would like to thank Karim Olenash for co-producing once again Slay the Runway. Could not have done this without you. I would also like to thank Twysted for being an incredible host and moderator. Special shout out to Stacey McKenzie and to Tamar Miyake-Mugler for being incredible judges. You guys were epic. And to our sponsors, Tide and Jean-Paul Gaultier, thank you very much for your generous donations. And also I just want to remind you guys about the 519. It's an incredible community center and it really gives back. So any donations would be greatly appreciated. So thank you once again, and we will see you very soon for Slay the Runway 3. Stay tuned. Take care.